Buckle up and get ready for some mind-blowing secrets from around the globe that'll leave you wondering. What's going on here? These unexplained phenomena might be hiding in plain sight, but they've been shrouded in mystery for so long that even the world's top experts have struggled to crack them. Let's dive into the weird and wonderful. Like the bizarre decay spheres in Costa Rica, a puzzle waiting to be solved. Imagine stumbling upon over 300 mysterious stone spheres, some as small as a fist and others as massive as a house. We're talking up to 16 tons. These weren't exactly made for a prehistoric game of soccer, though that's a funny idea. What's seriously mind-boggling is that despite being discovered in Costa Rica, the biggest question remains who crafted these colossal balls and why did they do it. But here's a twist. Experts agree these weren't made by nature, but rather by skilled hands that shaped them around 700 years ago, all the way till 1530. The process. Good old-fashioned elbow grease and hard work. They likely started with massive rocks and carved out perfect spheres using simple tools for picking and grinding. You might have heard about another ancient marvel called the Antikythera mechanism. It was basically an analog computer that helped predict celestial events, kind of like what our smart devices can do today. You won't believe this ancient tech. It's seriously impressive for our times, let alone theirs. The first of these mysterious artifacts popped up in 1900 inside a shipwreck from around 100 BC. But it wasn't until the 70s that scientists realized just how mind-blowing it was and got to work deciphering its intricate mechanism. This ancient computer is made from interlocking bronze parts, gears with cool triangular teeth, and rings. Talk about precision engineering. As for what it did or who used it, we're still stumped. Some say it could have predicted the future, but we'll have to keep digging to figure out its ultimate purpose. Get ready for an otherworldly discovery straight out of your wildest sci-fi dreams. In the heart of southern Africa's Namib desert lies a bizarre landscape of perfectly circular patches, known as fairy circles, where plants dare not tread. But here's the jaw-dropping part. A hollow of lush green surrounds these barren rings, as if nature itself is playing an eerie game of ring toss. The diameter ranges from 2 to 15 meters. It's like Mother Earth's own mysterious design. As for what's behind this surreal scene, sorry, no answers here. But maybe our imaginations can run wild and conjure up some out-of-this-world explanations. Or perhaps we'll uncover a secret that's simply too cool for words. Time to dive into one of history's greatest mysteries. You might know it as the lost city of Atlantis, but scientists have a more down-to-earth name for this enigmatic place: arid grass formation. The fairy circles nickname perfectly captures their whimsical charm, making them nature's own crop circles. While experts are still scratching their heads, trying to crack the code behind these circular patches, let's be honest, our imaginations love the idea of an otherworldly explanation. Now onto one of humanity's most enduring legends. Is the island of Atlantis a myth or a real-life hidden treasure? The search continues. The legend of Atlantis, a tale so captivating that it's left us wondering for centuries, fact or fiction. Greek philosopher Plato is our main source, sharing stories about this powerful kingdom in his dialogues Timaeus and Critias. He claimed Atlantis sank into the ocean around 9600 BC, sparking our curiosity to uncover its secrets. But here's the thing, we're still debating Socrates' existence, so should we really rely on Plato as our definitive source? Some people think they've linked the lost city of Atlantis to a famous Greek getaway, Santorini, destroyed by a massive volcanic eruption. While that sounds like an epic plot twist, the story just doesn't quite add up yet. You never know, maybe one day, while exploring an underwater cave or studying ocean currents, we'll stumble upon a hidden city that'll rewrite history books. Stranger things have happened, right? In the meantime, let's talk about some natural phenomena that often spark wild imaginations: earthquake lights. No, it's not just a cool light show from a UFO. And nope, it's also not a sudden burst of lightning, although those are pretty awesome too. Earthquake lights are actually rare optical effects caused by seismic activity, leaving scientists scratching their heads and us viewers wondering what's possible in our world. Get ready to be awestruck by some seriously cool natural displays. Earthquake lights are like Mother Nature's fireworks, but instead of bursting in the skies during a thunderstorm, they can pop up out of nowhere, even when it's a crystal clear night with not a cloud in sight. These mesmerizing flashes can manifest in all sorts of mind-blowing shapes and colors. Imagine witnessing floating blue spheres or electrifying green bolts illuminating the darkness. What really gets people talking is that earthquake lights tend to strike before an earthquake hits, as if they're a mysterious warning sign from the Earth itself. Coincidence? Maybe, but one thing's for sure, these natural spectacles are leaving scientists and us viewers equally bewildered and eager for more. Let's take a look at some real-life examples where earthquake lights seem to serve as an eerie prelude to massive earthquakes. In 2009, Italy experienced a devastating tremor, and before that seismic shockwave, people reported seeing striking lights. Similarly, back in 1988, Quebec witnessed an intense earthquake, followed by reports of inexplicable green flashes. These instances and many more like them have led some to believe they might hold the key to predicting earthquakes. But here's the thing, earthquake lights don't appear after every single quake, which makes things puzzling. They usually seem to pop up just before a disaster is about to strike, yet their causes remain a complete mystery to scientists. Despite these intriguing patterns, we're still left wondering what exactly triggers these magical light shows. The search for answers continues. You've probably heard whispers about one of history's biggest mysteries, the Shroud of Turin. This ancient linen cloth, dating back centuries, bears an enigmatic image of a man who appears to have been brutally crucified. The sepia-toned face might raise some eyebrows, but when you flip it into black and white negative, the resemblance to Jesus Christ is uncanny. The nose, the beard, the wounds on his body. This has led many to wonder, could this really be the burial cloth of Jesus? Even a former pope, Pius I in 1958, wasn't so quick to dismiss it. Now, we're not here to stir up any religious debates, but one thing's for sure, the Shroud of Turin continues to captivate us with its secrets, leaving us yearning for more answers. But here's the twist, is that ancient image truly divine, or did some master artist weave his magic? Experts are still split on this one. Meanwhile, the Shroud of Turin resides in a place of reverence, within the stunning Cathedral of St. John the Baptist in the heart of Turin, Italy. Let's hop to another fascinating tale. Deep in the Indonesian island of Flores, a remarkable discovery was made back in 2003. The remains of what appeared to be an ancient human, now famously known as the Hobbit, or more scientifically, the Flores Man. Initially thought to be a tiny but full-grown human, similar to ourselves but on a smaller scale, perhaps between DeVito and Tom Cruise height-wise, researchers were surprised when they realized that these weren't just unusually small adults. The skull was actually less than one-third the size of our own, suggesting an entirely new species. The initial findings sparked quite a buzz. These were no ordinary small humans, but rather an entirely new species named Homo florensis, and they lived right here on Earth, long after the Neanderthals went extinct. The name Hobbit was inspired by the beloved characters from J.R.R. Tolkien's epic saga, The Lord of the Rings, because of her elf-like features and remarkably petite size. Now a big question arises, how could such an ancient being with a brain not much larger than an orange have possibly created the sophisticated tools discovered near her remains? It was as if she defied the common belief that bigger brains equaled greater intelligence. Maybe it's time to rethink our assumptions about human evolution and the true power of even the smallest minds. Imagine standing before Stonehenge's towering stone pillars, each a massive 25 tons and reaching as high as a 2-story building. The sheer scale of this prehistoric wonder takes your breath away, not to mention your back. But what really leaves us in awe is the incredible feat achieved by our ancient ancestors, moving these colossal boulders over hundreds of miles, long before the wheel was even thought of. This mind-boggling puzzle has been at the heart of one of history's greatest mysteries for centuries, and scientists still can't crack it. How did Homo sapiens manage to construct this iconic circle in Wiltshire, England around 3100 BC? Imagine witnessing a chilling spectacle, mysterious glowing balls emerging from Thailand's Mekong River, leaving onlookers both stunned and spooked. For centuries, thousands of these otherworldly orbs have been spotted rising over the vast 300-mile stretch of water in Southeast Asia, reaching heights of up to 600 feet before vanishing into thin air. The Naga fireballs are an unexplained phenomenon that has left scientists and locals alike scratching their heads. The legend of the Naga fireballs has locals believing it's the fiery breath of an ancient Mekong serpent, while scientists propose a more down-to-earth explanation: naturally occurring deposits in the river that release methane gas as they decompose, causing the flames when oxygen meets those bubbles at the surface. But we're not buying either story. Could it be that we've stumbled upon the elusive wisp from Warcraft IA, just searching for its next tree to circle around? Whatever the truth may be, one thing's for sure: this enchanting display of glowing orbs has captivated people for centuries and remains a mystery waiting to be unraveled. Get ready to dive into geological greatness with Hinsam 1, also known as Three Whale Rock. No sci-fi spacecraft here. This mind-blowing rock complex has been standing tall for a whopping 75 million years, and its name is inspired by the whale-like shape it forms when viewed from just the right angle. As you lace up your hiking boots and hit the trails, be prepared to witness an unforgettable adventure that's not only breathtaking, but also super eco-friendly. Take in those incredible views while exploring the surrounding forests and leave nothing behind but a trail of memories. Buckle up for an intercontinental mystery road trip. While exploring Thailand's Hinsamwan, let's take a detour to the Lone Star State, Texas, USA, and unravel the enigma of the Marfa lights. These unexplained orbs have been mystifying witnesses since 1883 when a curious farmer spotted them while herding cattle near Native American campfires. The lights are about the size of basketballs, changing colors and displaying some seriously weird moves, darting, twinkling, hovering, and even splitting into two. Theories abound, but one thing's for sure: the Marfa lights remain an otherworldly phenomenon that'll leave you starstruck and yearning for more. Now, let's dive into the possible explanations behind the Marfa lights' mesmerizing dance in Texas. Some scientists suggest these glowing orbs might be linked to gases rising from underground water sources, kind of like the Naga fireballs in Thailand. But what if it's not just about science? Perhaps the Marfa lights are a more mystical phenomenon, with some believing they're the spirits of Native Americans watching over their ancestral lands. The truth is out